So the other week I asked you guys to send me some weird subreddits, and a lot of you replied with some really strange ones. But after a bit of digging, I think I found the worst subreddit to ever exist. r/inbreeding. Why is this allowed on Reddit? The slogan for this subreddit is, when just your family isn't enough. Yeah, I think it's more than enough, mate. I can't believe we live in a time where people that are into incest can gather and celebrate each other. Subreddit for adult inbreeding and incest pregnancies. We aim to be a supportive and positive community for people who have or are going through pregnancy with family members or are part of such families. If you have questions or answers or just want to tell us your story, here's the place to be. Personal experiences are encouraged and supported. This subreddit has 33,000 members. It was positive. I don't think this story is going to be positive, but let's read it. So update. Mum took the test. She's pregnant. We're going to have a baby. Finding out was incredible. More surreal than even when we had for the first time. This is happening. I bred my mother. She is excited too. She has wanted this just as bad as I have. My head is still spinning, so I don't know what else to add. Feel free to ask. How are people like this allowed to have a community where they share stories like this? You bred your mother. Ugh! That sentence should never come out of anyone's mouth. I don't understand it, but at least if it was like a distant cousin, that's fine. I think. But your mother, the woman who gave birth to you. I'm not gonna lie, I thought a lot of the people in the comments of this subreddit were gonna be like, what the hell, you're weird, blah, blah, blah. No. Congratulations, I hope the best for the both of you and the little one have a happy life. Congratulations to you both. Congratulations, I wish the both of you nothing but happiness and luck. Congratulations to the both of you. I've never seen such a supportive community in my life. You could probably go on a subreddit, okay, about people surviving cancer, and there will be less supportive people in the comments. Expecting. My daughter, 22F, and I, 45F, are expecting our first child together. We have been in a relationship for the better part of 4 years, and when my daughter told me that she wanted a child, I jumped at the chance and give her one. I have another daughter, 17, who is aware of our relationship and is very much excited to be an aunt/older sister. Aunt/older sister. This is just wrong. It's just predatory. This is worse than siblings, okay? You raise that person. Oh, it's just so wrong. It's just so wrong. And then we have a hilarious reply. Daughter squared. Haha, incest jokes. She has not said anything to me about wanting to join in. She still lives with her mother, but has plans to move in with us as soon as she turns 18, just like her sister did. Sounds like she wants to join. Is already extremely wrong and illegal. But there's people in the comments encouraging it and going, yeah, it sounds like she wants to join in, mate. Yeah, come on, mate, you can do it. I don't even know what to say to some of these things. You're enjoying reading this. This is the type of thing that gets you bricked up on a Friday night. You have mental problems. So if you marry your daughter and she gives birth to a child, then she'll be both mum and sister of that child, and also mum of your another daughter, right? If we could legally marry, she would be her sister's stepmother. We did have a commitment ceremony a couple years ago, but yet sister have yet to call her mummy. I don't think her sister is gonna start calling her mummy anytime soon. That's just weird, mate. What does the child call her? There shouldn't even be these questions asked. You know, when something like this happens, something's gone wrong. Wherever they are, it's illegal because they said they can't legally marry. So I hope you get arrested and sent to prison, mate. This actually might be the worst community I've ever covered on this channel. It's up there with maps. I think they are slightly above this. Thinking of asking my dad to impregnate me. What is going on with these dads? Hi everyone. I, 28 female, have been in a relationship with my dad for a long time now. I'm married. My husband has also known from the start and he is 100% supportive. What the one of those polyamorous relationships, but even worse! She has a husband who is supportive of this. He and my dad are actually great buds and hang out together occasionally. What do they talk about? My husband and I love each other, but we've come to an agreement that I am daddy's girl and my body belongs to my dad. With my husband's encouragement, I am with my dad to the point that my husband is only allowed to have with me infrequently when I feel he has truly earned a reward. He and I have always planned to have a child, and now I'm considering asking my dad to me. You're married to a man, but for some reason you want to get pregnant with your dad. Okay. To back up a bit, as I said, my dad and I have been having for a long time, even before I met my husband. When my husband and I were dating and things became serious, I opened up to him about it and told him I didn't want to give that up if we got married. He supported me fully, and so things with me and my dad continued. There's no way these people are real. I actually refuse to believe there is people in the world that live like this. How do you have any self-respect? How does the husband have any self-respect? I'm more ashamed that the husband is going along with this. I mean, the daughter and the dad, that's just illegal. illegal and wrong, but the husband being there supporting it, I think that's even worse from him. What are you doing, mate? A gift to our daughter. I don't even want to know what the gift is. I was gonna say I don't want to read on, but you know, I'm making this video, so we're gonna read on. Our daughter, 24 female, recently finalized her divorce after 4 years of marriage to her husband did not produce any children. Ultimately, this was the major reason as he's changed his mind about wanting them, and she has never wanted anything more. Since the divorce has been final, she has been talking with her dad and I about her wants and goals. She is out of college, she has a stable job in a career field, and her work provides maternity leave. She also didn't even know she can afford childcare, which is a big consideration. Now that she is stable but on her own, she wants to try for a baby despite being on her own. After many conversations together and with her dad and I agreed to help her give her a baby. We are just honestly really nervous about the consequences of having a baby with a close family member, while her dad and I have both sort of touched her in the past. What the f? He has never had with her, which is also a bit scary for us, because we don't want to make the relationship with our daughter weird or bad. Yeah, I think the relationship with your daughter is already f***ing weird. You've touched... You should be put in prison. These people out here admitting freely to their crimes. They're scared to do the other thing because it might make the relationship weird, which it already is weird. Mate, you should stop there. I'm not saying you should carry on because it's already weird. I think it's already weird when you are all considering doing this. This is so awesome and hot. Congrats. Okay. Congrats to your growing family. Lucky family. Congratulations. These people need to be studied. I bet they look like Neanderthals. Sister and I are expecting. My sister, 23 female, and I, 23 male, are expecting our first child. No, we are not twins. I am 10 months older, but we are inbred. Our parents are first cousins. What a genetically challenged family. You don't have a family tree, you have a family web. This is just great. I can see the apple didn't fall that far from the tree. We have known from an early age that we are inbred. Our parents wanted us to know so that we wouldn't judge others simply because of who they love. They didn't get that sort of respect when their families found out. As a result, we had an interesting upbringing. We were on the road a lot, driving from one campsite to the next, living out of our van. There wasn't a lot of privacy, as you can guess, and our parents weren't shy with their affections for each other. Well, the parents clearly scarred the kids for life. They weren't exactly shocked when we started. We were each other's firsts. Last year, we started talking about having a baby, weighing in the pros and cons, and decided to go for it. I am happy to say that my sister is in her second trimester. Yeah, I think... I mostly blame the parents for this sort of thing, because this doesn't happen randomly in most normal families. My brother and I are inbred as well. Our parents are siblings. We have 3 children together. Keeping it in the family, so to speak, really is the best and most satisfying way to go. Nope, I don't think that's the way to go. Keeping it in the family is what people say when they make fun of people like you. It's not a satisfying thing to do. This is crazy though. Your parents are siblings and you're dating your sibling. What? I feel so bad for the 3 children they're having. Congrats, my sister and I has a child that turned 15 and we have plans for another. Oh yeah, she has. I said yes if we could skip the teenage year, because when our daughter turned teenager, my money went to 0. I know you talk like this. You can't understand 1 + 1 = 2. There's not been one person in the comments of this subreddit going, you are weird. I am disappointed. I am a nudist mother, 41 female. I have a few kids with my husband, a few with my own sons. There have been new additions to our family since I last posted here, which was nearly 3 years ago. I had gotten pregnant the last time I was here. Was going to post about it, but I got so busy and lost my account, then totally forgot about the account. I gave birth to a healthy baby girl and shortly after impregnated again by my other son. They just speak like it's such a casual thing to happen. Just the other day, you know, it's not a casual thing to talk about. One of my daughters was also pregnant along with me. She gave birth after me. She also ended up pregnant again. We weren't sure who's the father for the baby, but she is currently pregnant, is about to give birth anytime. They just all in a fam, like, what the fuck? Oh no, man, that's... My other daughter had a baby with her dad. Just 1 pregnancy for her. She is still considering for another. We are giving our children up for adoption to those who aren't able to have kids at all. I think it's really beautiful to see the smiles on their faces when they see their babies for the first time. It really warms my heart. Oh my God, arrest these people! Arrest them! They are giving their children up for adoption. These families are gonna get these children. They're gonna think they're normal children. They just can't, you know, be in that household for some reason. This is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. Why is no one doing anything? They are literally admitting to these crimes online on a public website and no one is trying to do anything about it. I'm curious, do the people receiving them know they are inbred, or do you keep that part a secret? Keep that part secret. Ah, cool to know. But in a weird way too, lol. My daughter has given birth and our son is doing great. This is mine and my daughter's third child together. Bro kept it short and sweet. Didn't want to add too much information, but still added way too much information. I would love to breed and impregnate my adult daughter. I had an experience with her last year, but nothing since, but I am always hopeful. Ah! This is what I mean. The parents are the problem. What sort of parents? Oh my god, man. There's literally a couple billion people of the other gender from you in the world, and you decide to go for the people in your own household. What is wrong with you? It's not that difficult to walk outside. I am in a relationship with my daughter, and she is now pregnant with our fourth child together. My best advice is just to take it slow and follow her lead, especially since you've already had an experience with her. Once you bred her, it'll be an experience you'll never forget. Average fatherly advice on Reddit. Oh, I am sure it'll be the best experience ever. It truly is. I wish the same for you and that you get to have lots of kids. Thank you. I hope so too. One of the worst things to ever hope for. Hold in there. You'll get your wish as long as you stay persistent. Thanks. That is the plan. Stay strong, brother. A few years ago, I only fantasized about being with my mother, and now we celebrate Christmas as a couple for the first time. I wish you luck. Thanks. I know it's possible. These people are sat there wishing for this to happen, planning it for years. My youngest is almost 9 weeks old now. My dad has 3 new children since his reversal. He has fathered children with my younger sister and my cousin. That's pretty amazing. I'd love to see your family tree. Family tree. My dad, 1 with me, 1 with my sister, 1 with his niece. My mum, 2 with my brother. My brother, twins with me, 1 with my sister and 1 with his wife. Why has bro got a wife? The first 3 pregnancies were accidents. The rest were planned. All of them are healthy and normal children. Sure they are. If you don't keep it in the family, go subscribe to my second channel, Pxrge 2.0, because I'm streaming and making a lot of videos on there. Like and subscribe if you want these people to go to prison.